First thing I want to do is bring up Andy Hightower. He's the Executive Director of the Kentucky Club for Growth. He's going to tell you about what's going on this coming week. So, with that, Andy.
Thank you all. Good morning. As you said, my name's Andy Hightower. I'm the Executive Director of a group called the Kentucky Club for Growth. We're a nonprofit advocacy group. We pay attention to our legislators in Frankfort and how they are voting to protect your tax dollars and tax and spending issues. And the reason I wanted to come out today, we've had an incredible history of rallies, just like Eric was talking about. If you remember back on March 21st, I expect a lot of you were out there in Lexington Plaza. We had 1,200 people come out to protest the ridiculous spending that was going on in Washington and Frankfort. Frankfort in February had just rushed new tax increases and 5 new taxes through the General Assembly to pass along to all of you. And we went out there and to let them know that we're fed up. We're not just going to sit idly by and let them tax us into further poverty. There's never been a society in the history of this world that has taxed itself to prosperity. After March 21st, we all got together in 20 cities across Kentucky. Thousands of people. I was out in Paducah. There were people in Lexington. There was a rally in Frankfort. 20 cities in Kentucky rallied to say we're fed up with people not respecting our personal liberties. And in all these events, at the courthouse, at the Capitol in Frankfort, we've protested in general. We've shown them that we're a movement that needs to be paid attention to. But we have another opportunity on this Wednesday at noon, Wednesday the 17th. We're going to have a rally in Frankfort at the Capitol. And the reason we're doing it here and now is because they are going to be in special session in Frankfort for no good reason except to spend $60,000 a day. They're going to consider spending the stimulus. They're going to consider putting tolls on bridges. They're going to consider bringing video lottery terminals to racetracks. Basically a lot of things that don't need to happen right now. There's no urgency to them at all. And we need to all be in Frankfort while they're there to tell them that they're not doing the people's business. They're there doing the business of insiders, the business of well-connected corporations. And it's time that they pay attention to the people that they represent. We need you to come. We need you to bring people with you Wednesday, the 17th at noon in front of the Capitol in Frankfort. It's just kind of spur of the moment. They've just called this special session, but we need this is our one opportunity to display our strength in front of the people who are making decisions. So that's really what I wanted to share with you. We really hope you can make it, and I hope to see you Wednesday.
All right.
Everything up to now has been spring training. This Wednesday we get to actually play our first official game, so I hope everybody makes it out to Frankfort at noon on Wednesday. So with that, one of the things I wanted to talk about was, we talked about the two groups of people, the politicians and everybody else. What we're not talking about with two different people is Republicans and Democrats. Those aren't the two groups of people, because we're working together. It's not about Republicans and donkeys and elephants and libertarians. It's the people. We're all fighting for the same cause of liberty. And with that, I'm have a pleasure of introducing our next guest. Because Wendy Caswell is a 25-year-old food service employee. She was the organizer of the Louisville Tea Party on April 15th. And is now the president of the Louisville Grassroots Tea Party and co-Kentucky State Coordinator for the Tea Party Patriots. In addition to this fact, what she failed to put in her bio, and I hope you don't mind me mentioning, but Wendy is a registered Democrat. And we are proud to have her here today. Because more importantly, she is a patriot. She's a fired up, concerned citizen. She's a proud 912er. And she's working for liberty, just like we are. So with that, Wendy.
Hi, thanks Eric, and thank you all. I'm really glad to be here to share our upcoming events that we're having in Louisville. the April 15th rally we had over 2,000 people, and I know that, you know, other cities had thousands, so that was really great, but we need to keep going. It's really important to stay on top of all of these new info and issues, especially when we have the fastest acting Congress in power right now. I'm so thankful for the opportunity to come here, and I'd like to tell you what we're doing in Louisville, but first I'm just going to tell you a little bit about me. Like he said, I'm a food service worker. I just work in fast food. I'm just a normal everyday person, and I work very hard for what I have. And to watch my tax dollars go to pork barrel spending and corporate bailouts while they claim to be helping small guys like my husband and I is just appalling. I fear for my future every day a new policy is passed, which pretty much is every day. And I don't want their so-called help. I just don't want it anymore. I want policies that are fiscally sound and that protect our liberties and freedoms as defined by the Constitution. We in Louisville continue to fight for our rights and against all the Washington corruption. We have several upcoming events, the first of which is on July 4th, and I know there's one here in Lexington as well on July 4th, but maybe you know some people in Louisville that would like to go to a local rally on July 4th. We also have a special appearance by the Tea Party Express. This is a touring bus tour that's going to tour the country and head to Washington on September 12th, and they're making a stop in Louisville. That's going to have national speakers, national recording artists, and things like that, so we're really excited about that. That's on September 5th. And then, of course, we're joining the 912ers. The Tea Party Patriots are joining the 912ers for the March on Washington on September 12th. So that'll be the one after the Tea Party Express. If you'd like more info on the Tea Party group in Louisville, or you know anybody that does, you can email louisvilleteaparty@gmail.com, or we have a new website that's not quite up and running yet, but you can still go there right now, is louisvilleteaparty.org. Thank you very much, and we will take our country back to the principles it was founded on.
The thing I love about seeing new faces, and nobody fits the mold of what we're doing. We have 25-year-old, food service workers. We have 24-year-old stay-at-home moms. We have patriots. We have veterans. This group does not fit a mold, which is what I love is continuing new faces.